In the movie Predestination, the main character, Jane, is raised in an orphanage. The whereabouts of her parents are unknown. When she grows up, she joins a space program to become an astronaut. During her training, she meets a mysterious stranger who seemingly knows everything about her. They have a one-night stand. A few weeks later, Jane discovers she is pregnant with the stranger's baby. After giving birth to a girl, it is revealed that Jane is intersex. She was born with both male and female genitals. Her uterus is removed as a result of giving birth. Then out of nowhere, John's daughter is kidnapped from the hospital, and she is given hormones to develop her penis. Jane becomes John. This disqualifies him from the space program. Flash forward a few years, John is at a bar. His bartender promises him a bottle of whiskey if he tells him the most interesting story ever. John recounts his life story to him and wins the contest. The bartender reveals that he actually works for the Bureau, a secret organization that can time travel. He wants to recruit John on a mission to stop a terrorist named the Fizzle Bomber. John is in disbelief, but they are soon teleported back in time to when John got pregnant. It turns out that John was the stranger, and he impregnated himself. The bartender takes John to the Bureau to begin his training. Then he teleports to when John's daughter was born. He kidnaps her, goes back in time, and drops her off at the orphanage where John grew up. Because the baby is John. John gave birth to himself. The Bureau gives the bartender the location of the Fizzle Bomber. He finds him at a laundromat. It turns out, the Fizzle Bomber is the bartender as well. Years and years of time traveling have made him insane. He defends killing hundreds of people because it saved thousands. The bartender is sickened with what he will become, and decides to kill his future self. This will lead him to becoming the Fizzle Bomber anyway. In the final moments, we see scars on the bartender from when he had breast removal surgery. This confirms that the bartender was John all along. He looks different because his face was burned earlier in the movie, and he had facial reconstructive surgery.